Marvel 2021, we got more and more production updates, and it sounds like Nick Fury is definitely going to start shooting in spring to early summer, by all accounts. Now, this report also comes with the sort of like asterisk next to it that it looks like Marvel Studios is going to start shooting 2 to 3 projects at once at any given time, which that's quite a lot. So like uh
I mean, you think it's how the movies have been working recently.
yeah.
You've always had 2 or 3 on the go.
Yep.
So it makes sense with the show.
It really does. Like I think it makes sense for the shows, but also it tells you that I think they're just going to start doing exactly what they did with the film side. Like you said, they're just going to expand this out to like blanket the industry, if that makes sense, right? Like it's just going to be like, look, Marvel Studios is shooting this right now, this here, film production here, TV production next door. Like they're literally becoming, for all intents and purposes, like an actual studio that's run independently from Disney, which is definitely the sense I'm getting now. Like Kevin Feige's just like driving this bus of everything, and nobody can stop it. Like even Disney's like, we'll just take a hands-off approach now, which I think is a good it's a good approach for them to have because they shouldn't meddle too much. That's
I mean, we all saw the reaction to Iron Man 2 when it came out.
Yep. That's they hopefully learned from Iron Man 2 when they were like, we know better than you. Oh, okay. I give that back to you guys. So with all these multiple productions starting up, Nick Fury being a pretty important one that's going to happen in terms of what we think we know and what direction they're taking it in. What
Should also add, it's not actually Nick Fury show. He's just going to be
well,
probably the more.
right, we don't know
Apparently,
the whole scope of it. We know Nick Fury is starring in it, but we don't know if it's like a sword show or Young Avengers.
I imagine it's still.
I would imagine too. My guess is also going to be they're not going to call it Agents of Sword because, again, Agents of Shield wasn't a Kevin Feige thing, so he probably wants to distance himself a little bit from that title. Like, that's just my guess.
Yeah, more than likely.
Uh-huh.
More than likely. Maybe we see some people from that. Who knows? That it won't be Agents. If it is Agents of Sword, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, same. Same.
Isn't it Moon Knight and She-Hulk filming in March?
Yes.
Is that what I read somewhere? Yeah.
It seems like it, yeah. Well, they're saying She-Hulk could be one of those overlapping where maybe it's already started production before March, but Moon Knight definitely in March, and then other productions picking up right from that, because by all accounts, it sounds like they want to do multiple seasons for Loki, Wanda, and Falcon and Winter Soldier, so if those get auto-renewed, which I don't see why they're not going to, I mean, are they going to be shooting like 6 to 9 shows next year? Is that what I'm understanding? Like, that's.
I mean, with everything going on this year, yeah, you probably are. Because the amount of shows that have had to be moved around, next year's going to be busy. They've just thrown them into like the equivalent of like Phase 3 deep end schedule.
Well, I mean,
like, oh god,
going into 2021, right there in the early odds, like Miss Marvel will still be shooting and wrapping up production because we just got the photos of that. It's like, oh wow, like, yeah, Miss Marvel. That's like full on swing production.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those photos. How come we're not talking about that?
Well, that's kind of I wanted to toss that in here, so I guess we'll combine that. Boy, like that show came out of nowhere. Like we kind of heard last week. It's like, oh yeah, in Atlanta, they're probably doing some shooting, and then here's your photos of Miss Marvel dressed up as Captain Marvel and her friends like Bruce Banner. That's cool. It looks good. Like,
I mean, that's just how Bruno looks, isn't it?
True.
Yeah, it could very well be a Bruce Banner thing, but like from what I remember of the original run, like Bruno just wears a lab coat. Like, he's that guy.
I liked it, but it also was kind of funny to me because it was like, Kamala was wearing that. Was it the cheesy Halloween costume?
If you look at it, I think it's actually homemade.
I think it's.
I don't think it's a Halloween. She's made it herself.
What's that paper crafting cosplay technique? It's paper.
Oh,
Paper. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Is that something craft or something?
Yeah,
I can't
paper
remember.
craft. I don't know
I
what
know
it
what you
is.
mean, though.
But yeah, it kind of looked like a mashup of that and a Halloween costume that you buy at like
Yeah.
Party City, which is it's really cool. Like I liked seeing that.
I say that the top half's definitely just like a red leather jacket with some bit stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to me it's like something from Party City. It's like instead of Captain Marvel, you got Captain Woman.
I mean, yeah. No, like those set pictures are like, yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold. That's just instantly exactly what she needed to be.
On top of that, just like the last 48 hours, Jeremy Renner's already shooting Hawkeye, and we're like, who's been cast? Tell us details. Come on.
I'm either they're not announcing it because it's just a meme at this point.
Yeah.
Because they're like, it was said in like Variety said it like 6 months ago. Everyone knows who it is.
Right.
So what's the point in saying it? But it's just funny.
It'll be interesting when we see set photos of Kate Bishop, and we're all just like, hey, can you guys confirm it? Like, we don't know what you're talking about.
Kate who?
Yeah.
Who?
What is that? Or maybe they'll announce it at the same day they drop the Kate Bishop DLC for the Avengers game, and hopefully giving us some boosts. That'd be kind of a nice way to handle it, but...
I can't imagine Kate Bishop's a draw for that game.
I can't imagine that Kevin Feige knows that game exists, but it's...
If he does, I'd be embarrassed for him.
What is this? Hey, stop! You forgot this garbage! Homer meme. Damn.
Oh, dear. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're waiting for that DLC to drop to announce it.
It would make sense. It would, honestly, but hey.
Do you know the voice actress for Kate in the game?
I haven't even kept up with it. I'll check it out when the PS5
I was going to say,
shows up.
what a twist it would be if Steinfeld was actually, in fact, Kate Bishop, but only for the game. And it was someone completely different.
That'd be amazing.
What a twist.
Amazing. So, with that in mind, that's some of the things happening in 2021. We'll hopefully get back to this at some point, when we get more casting details and we start hyping up into releases like Miss Marvel and Hawkeye. At this point, I'm thinking they're definitely coming end of the year 2021 or early 2022 at this point. So, like, they're getting back on schedule pretty good. That's at least my feeling of it. So
I wouldn't be surprised if Hawkeye's like WandaVision for 21.
Yeah,
and it's like January, and then Miss Marvel's probably going to be like maybe November.
Hey, hopefully the investors call in like 2 weeks. We'll know. So there we go.
That's true.